Hello everyone, welcome to Dolce Velvet ASMR. My name is Angela and it's such a pleasure to join you for this little video, and our theme is all about coffee today. Now, why am I talking about coffee? Well, I'm going to show you how to clean a coffee maker, and so I started thinking about the coffee drinking rituals that we have in our culture. And, it occurred to me, and I would love to know what you think, that everyone's style of coffee drinking is dependent upon their lifestyle. I'm thinking about my friend Danny, who lives in Brooklyn. And she just walks down to the corner bodega to get her coffee every single day. It's her coffee tradition. Then we've got my dad, he lives in a very, very small community where people love to be social at all hours of the day. And he's a retired guy, so he walks down to his local diner and has coffee with his buddies. And that's his coffee tradition. And then there are people like my colleague / friend Kenya, who are not coffee drinkers, but who like to sit with others having coffee and just enjoy a cup of tea as a way of having companionship and coziness. I mean, we even have the word coffee chat. And then, of course, there's me, who loves Starbucks, but also has her own coffee maker. Having grown up as a suburbanite, I've taken after my mother, and so I have this coffee maker. Now this morning I want to give a shout out to Starbucks. We have this lovely cup of coffee, this cinnamon dolce made by them. I'm just going to stir the sugar in ever so slightly. So, that is our Starbucks. And just to show you what we've got here. Sugar cubes. Yep. Actual, I believe in using real sugar for everything. See? Almost full. And sometimes you have to actually just eat a sugar cube. It's good for you. And then this is Starbucks cinnamon dolce. It's delicious. It actually smells like a combination of cinnamon and caramel. Even through the packaging, you notice the great smell. This video is not sponsored by Starbucks, by the way, just a lifelong joy of mine. Now, the coffee maker. Let's figure out how to take good care of one. Now we've got a couple machines. We've got our espresso maker back here, which is a wonderful tool also, and it's great if it's just one cup. But if you're working from home, if you've got house guests like I do right now, or if you just love coffee, having a coffee maker makes a whole lot of sense now. I bought this at Macy's a long time ago, when I knew I had people coming over. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is open it up and check out this filter. This is called a gold filter, and it's much more environmentally friendly than paper filters because it's metal, it's reusable, and they're cheap, and they're just very, very handy. I've had my old one for about 3 years, and I just now replaced it with this one. So this is its first run as a coffee filter. So we're going to clean our filter first. Now I'm going to set this right here in the sink, and I should take my rings off. We don't want to get coffee grounds on the rings. Now, a special secret about coffee grounds. They make, and I want to give a shout out to Julia over at It Splits, who gave me the idea of using coffee grounds to exfoliate the skin. It works really well. I'm going to run a little bit of water. And if you do massage, or if you just love a good exfoliant and you want your hands to smell like cinnamon dolce, it's a very handy, completely free tool. All right. Now, we're going to rinse our filter. Take the stopper out of the sink. Make sure that we're getting everything nice and clean. Use a little soap to really get things freshened up. And rinse really, really well, because we don't want soap in our next batch of coffee, do we? Okay? Cool. All right. I'm going to set this aside. Now, this is the carafe where the coffee goes. And see, it's empty more or less now, but we've got to wash it out too. So, same process. We're just gonna, give it a tiny bit of soap. We should be good. Now, I'm going to leave this lid loose because the coffee maker has to dry out. That's one of the big secrets of getting it clean. So I'm just going to kind of loosely put it on top, and I'm going to take our coffee filter and I'm going to dry it a little bit because I've got time with our nice, very thick cotton dish towels. And I'm going to set this here. And I'm just going to set this right in the top of the maker. Now, this needs to dry. You've got this passage back here where the water goes, and our sink is giving us a hard time this morning. All right, so you've got this passage here where the water goes. If you don't dry it, then that will not be good. So I'm going to leave this going this way. Okay? Now, by the time you're done with work, or you go off to do something fun on a Saturday and come home, you're going to be all good to go. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, because I don't ultimately want my hands to smell of coffee, is going to just do a quick hand wash. Now, we have hand soap, but I'm partial to dish soap. There. Now, in these times with COVID and everything, we want to have extra clean hands a whole lot of the time. And if we're going to go out into the world, we want to stay healthy and clean so we can help others do the same. All right? Okay. So, guys, that is the whole story on how to keep your coffee maker nice and clean. I hope you have a cozy start to your night or your day, and I wish you some good companionship. I'm so appreciative of you joining us for this nice visit all about the coffee, and I cannot wait to see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now.